2021 marks the 200th anniversary of Jewish community life in the city of Cincinnati. And this fall, there will be a number of celebrations of that landmark. Joining us today to talk about those, Marie Krulewitch-Brown. She is the project manager for the Bicentennial, and Tamara Harkavy is the co-chair. Ladies, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks, Betsy.
Thank you for having us, Betsy.
Listen, thank you. Marie, talk a little bit about the overall plans that you have now for the Bicentennial.
Yeah, so our community is thrilled to be approaching this significant anniversary, and we have almost 15 months of experiences, programs, and events mapped out, which will take participants through various stories at various points of time in Cincinnati history over the last 200 years. We are thrilled to have partnerships both within and outside Jewish community. So people can look forward to an array of arts and cultural programs, different historical lectures, exhibits, walking tours, and a variety of different platforms, both in person and virtual.
So where did the idea for this come from?
Yeah, so really, I believe it was back in 2018, David Harris, who is the executive director for Jewish cemeteries of Greater Cincinnati, looked ahead and saw that they, in fact, would be celebrating a significant birthday, the 200th anniversary of the founding of Chestnut Street Cemetery, which is the oldest Jewish cemetery west of the Allegheny Mountains. So David, of course, was, wrapping his head around planning a celebration for the cemetery and thought, why not take this opportunity to take this celebration to the next level, have our entire Jewish community and broader community wrap our arms around this anniversary? Because truthfully, after the forming of the cemetery, that's when you see the ripple effect of the first Jewish congregation and then the first synagogue building and so on and so forth. So it really was the emanation point for so much of organized Jewish and civic community life. And so it just made sense to take a broader view and to really lean into this opportunity to celebrate together.
So Tamara, as being one of the co-chairs, what is your goal for this celebration? As I mentioned, it starts this fall. There will be a number of celebrations over the next few weeks and months. So what's your goal in all of this?
Working with the Jewish Federation of Cincinnati and the Jewish Foundation, and of course my fabulous co-chairs Kim Hyman and then Marie, we decided that it was really important to talk about how the impact that Jews have made on the city, connect all of these players together, Jewish and non-Jewish Cincinnatians, and then to inspire. So the contributions of Jews in Cincinnati, even from starting the first, from the first cemetery to establishing the Jewish hospital, are, probably more well known than things like understanding the role that King Records made, the impact King Records made in the world of music, and it started in Cincinnati, or in Jewish identity that Reform Judaism. Cincinnati is the cradle of Reform Judaism, which is the largest Jewish movement on the planet, in the universe, and the contributions that Jews have made around business and enterprise, arts and culture, Jewish life, social justice, and humanities are incredible. But the value is that we are a better, stronger city, Cincinnati, together, and because of the contributions we've all made. So that's a long way of saying we just love to celebrate really good stuff that has happened in our city.
And it's public. I mean, you're having these, for example, the opening celebration is going to be at Washington Park and other festivals, and the rededication of Chestnut Street Cemetery. You're on purpose opening this to the public. Is it important for the community to see exactly what this history is and what it's meant to the city?
I think that the magic is that we can use the bicentennial to connect all of us together. The West End was a Jewish neighborhood community when it was founded back in the 1820s. It's now predominantly African American. Music Hall and the surrounds, where the Ish Festival is going to be, is this vibrant core where you see so much diversity enjoying that revival there. So I really feel like all of us, and I know I sound like, you know, I don't know, Pollyanna maybe, but I really feel like all of us can use moments to celebrate our history in Cincinnati, whether we're Black or Catholic or Jewish or immigrants, to come together and find joy and learn more and be and just celebrate what we are and what we're going to be in the future, what we're going to continue to be in the future.
And
Anything?
Marie, that was good, Tamara. Marie, Tamara mentioned about, just bringing the community together. And I asked her what her goal was with all that. As you look at all these events, rattle off some of them that really you see will bring this community together. And you're inviting the community to take part in this
Yeah.
celebration.
Absolutely. So I can't help but mention our opening celebration weekend, which will take place the last weekend of September, September 25th and 26th. And so we have, as you mentioned, the rededication of Chestnut Street Cemetery, again, oldest Jewish cemetery west of the Alleghenies, incredible milestone for them, followed by the Ish Festival, which is Cincinnati's Jewish Arts and Culture Festival. And this year we're taking over the entire park. You'll have everything to look forward to, from artist vendors, music, dance performances, food. It's something for the whole family. It's free and open to the community. And it's a wonderful opportunity to gather outdoors and to be able to experience arts and culture, which frankly is something that brings us together across divides. And so that's a great segue to share. Again, we are so thrilled with all of our arts and cultural partners who will be celebrating with us over the celebration year. The Cincinnati Museum Center, in conjunction with the Nancy and David Wolf Holocaust and Humanities Center, both of which in Union Terminal, will be celebrating a major exhibit, almost 6 months long, which will take place midway through the year, starting next April in 2022. And, the title of that exhibit is Our Shared Story. We're really wrapping our arms around the fact that this is Cincinnati history. It's not just, particular Jewish history. It's something, as Tamara was mentioning, we can all be excited about and, elevate as something we can all be proud of. So the Museum Center exhibit, we have partnerships with performance organizations like Cincinnati Ballet, the CSO, Cincinnati Opera, who are each leaning into the opportunity to share Jewish art, to tell Jewish stories, and to celebrate Jewish artisans and artists. So each of those programs will sprinkle throughout the bicentennial year. We encourage people to stay up to date and follow our happenings and the events at the website jewishcincy200.org, where we'll have real-time updates regarding program dates, platforms, if they may shift virtual or be in person. But we're really just so enthusiastic for the partnerships and the number of experiences that we've designed for the year.
And Tamara, you have been involved in so many of the art programs, the community programs here in our area, and now you're jumping into this one again. What does this mean, not only for the Jewish community in Cincinnati, but what does this mean to you to be able to celebrate with the Cincinnati community?
That's a good question. Just a little step backwards. I worked with Kim Hyman and Leslie Newman on several Jewish celebrations, Israel at 50, Israel at 60, where we brought a major performer, Israeli performer, to Fountain Square. We did an entire installation at the Cincinnati Zoo, the Peace Garden. Those are, that's still standing. So I think personally, I am really, you know how much I love the city.
Hmm.
I love Cincinnati. And I'm really proud to be able to continue to make an impact Jewishly, if that's a word that people will understand, that has a broader, as Marie said, ripple effect for the entire community. It just feels so good to give back, and to see our city thriving, and in times where maybe other cities are a little more challenged.
It is a time I think that we all need to come together, and this is a great way to do it. The 200th anniversary of Jewish community life in the city of Cincinnati. Marie Krulewitch-Brown, Tamara Harkavy, can't wait to be part of this. It all starts in September, and so many activities that we can all be a part of. Thank you both for being with us.
Thank you,
Thank you, Betsy.
Betsy.